Get cozy everybody, because today we'll continue on with a game called Dice Cycle. Where were we? We're done with the other part, first route. So let's go with the second roll. The dice face revealed a... My result was 2, huh? 2. Its power is a hair's breadth, stronger than I. Unfortunately, it's not nearly enough to win. In the end, is that all I'm capable of? I swallowed the cursed words of regret and frustration deep within my chest. In despair, try to forget about the memories of my past life. Here we go. Gotta do the thing again. Sharon presents. First roll was... Yeah, the way the first cycle was written is really good. Although the part where she says, if you take a life, you must take responsibility. That was so dumb. Why? Where did that come from? How does that connect at all to her character? Now this is the second roll. This is... Second Eye. Cool. Oh yeah, I remember her. Damn, she's hot. Probably one of the prettiest. That girl, clutching at a yearning. Look at them color scheme. So great. Yep. Pretty attractive. Sprouting from the depths of misfortune with a one-way ticket to death. Ready? No refunds? God damn it. Who would even sell tickets like that? Can't you sue whoever's selling those tickets? Train ticket station? I don't know. She will lead you to ruin. Oh my god, did you just generalize all women or just this one person? Because yeah, okay. Now the die is cast. I think that looks uncomfortable to have a dice as a ring. Looks really inconvenient to wear. Probably heavy on the finger too. But okay. The second roll. Cool. Yeah, anytime now, Sharon. Anytime. It's not like I'm trying to rush you, Sharon, or something. Or am I? You can do it. Sharon 2019. Yeah. Here we get it. There we go. My name is Mitaro. Yep. Why does it sound so familiar? Mr. Normal, second year student attending a private high school. Very sounds familiar. I don't have any particular skills and my grades are merely average. I'm one of those people who are lacking personality and individuality. Speaking of which, right now my classmates are racking their heads over their career paths after graduation. We're still second years though, and you think it's still a bit early to be thinking about our future. Everyone's studying seriously, and no one's stupid enough to do anything to stand out from the crowd because they're worried about getting a black mark on their school report. I'm the same, but I don't think there's any point in thinking about the future. There is though. I'm kind of regretting I didn't take the whole thing seriously, but oh well, here I am now. There's literally nothing I can do about it except moving on and learning from that shit. Anyways, I don't even know where to begin to think about the future. Therefore, I'll just live each day as it comes. Do something, find something that piques your interest and start from there. Today, tomorrow, and certainly in the years ahead. Today is the start of a new semester. I arrived at school with plenty of time to spare. Entered the classroom, took my seat, put it somewhere far away, I don't know why, because I'm a stupid idiot, and began reading the rest of my light novel. I bought this the day before yesterday. It's quite interesting. The story is a typical amnesia story. You mean like every Rune Factory game? A boy has lost his memories offered a drink Olay by an unfamiliar girl. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's mixed Olay, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a cute story. Maybe Sharon could remake that and add more to it. I like that little game. As the story progresses, more and more is revealed about the girl and the boy's past. At the moment her darkness is revealed, the girl always puts on a crazy face and the boy meets an unfortunate fate. Yep. It's quite an eccentric tale, but it's quite interesting too. Yep, yes it is. Among them, my favorite is a Bakugo girl called Rikana Milfury. Oh yeah, Rikana the blonde, yep. She's a tsundere moe younger sister type of character with blonde twinkles. Yeah, I like her too. Oi. Ricardo-san, I hope they make merchandise of you soon. I can't wait for it. Well, that's one way to support your author favorite creator. Oi, can you hear me? You're not just ignoring me, are you? While absent-mindedly thinking about 2D girls, I was suddenly bunked on the shoulder. I was just about to get to the good part. What the heck? Don't spoil my fun. You're reading something weird again. You're really into that kind of stuff, aren't you? Yo, you're early, Mitaro. Is this your morning super otaku time routine? Turned around and there they were, my childhood friends Nana and Yukimaru. Mitaro, you're not popular because you only read that weird stuff. Nana scowled at me as if I was looking at something dirty. Do you really have to act like it's so disgusting? I mean, have you seen Mixole? Yeah, it is. Not that kind of disgusting. Disgusting in a way that there's, manipulation, betrayal, killing, yada yada. She's a normie through and through, who doesn't understand hobbies like mine and is hard on otakus like me. This is why people laugh at otakus. She's a normie. You think you're some kind of higher dimensional being or something? You're fucking weirdo. Well, isn't it alright? As for me, I like One Piece too, Huh? That's completely different. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about those disgusting big-eyed cutesy ones. And there it is. One Piece is okay, but moe stuff is not acceptable. This woman is my complete opposite. Yukimaru's rather tolerant of moe, but Nana can't handle it all. Really? But you're like the definition of moe. We're friends who met in the middle school. When we were in middle school, Nana, Yukimaru, and I used to hang out together. I remember my parents used to get mad at me for playing until late at night every day. I'm not the mischievous kid I was back then. I'm now more of an indoor otaku type who's immersed in the world of 2D. Okay, so you're neglecting giving attention to the not 2D parts of your life because you're deliberately isolating yourself. You're not training your social interactions well. This is a talk for another time. While I was thinking about the past, the chime rang. Oops, is it that time already? Those two rabble-rousers, as well as their classmates, took their seats at once. Put them somewhere else, I presume. As homeroom begins, the classroom is silent, so it has begun. Holy shit. When I looked up, I noticed an unfamiliar woman next to the teacher. Who's that? Look at that dice on her finger. It's too big. Well, isn't that heavy? Kinda inconvenient to wear around. What is this thing that she has on her arms? What is that? Is that like what hookers use or what dominatrixes? I don't know. Who would wear that? Weird. Who's that? She looks too mature to be a transfer student. I mean, she's not even wearing a uniform. Yeah, you're wearing less. Starting from today, we have a new temporary teacher teaching assistant. She'll be observing everyone's classes, so be nice to her. My name is Psycho, and I'll be working in this class as a teacher in training starting from today. Until my last day here, I'm hoping to get to know you all a lot. I know I'm not the best, but please take care of me. Wow, what a beautiful person. I could feel all the boys in the class gasping in awe of her boobs and beauty. Just the idea of having such a beautiful woman in the same room starting from today is enough to get me hyped up. Oh my god, even the scent and the atmosphere is making me yada yada. Ooh, disgusting. And so, starting today, the exciting class under the watchful eye of a beautiful woman began. Awesome. Self-study time. My homeroom teacher is not in the classroom. Right now, the teaching assistant's wandering around the classroom, watching over everyone's self-study. Normally, everyone does whatever they want because their homeroom teacher isn't there. Well, it's understandable that everyone's nervous when a beautiful woman is watching them like this. Hey you, what's your name? How do I pronounce it? While the whole class was quietly studying, Psycho-sensei spoke to me in a whisper. Oh. Huh? Why me? Did I do something wrong? I didn't do anything to offend her, I hope. It's Mitaro. My name is Mitaro, ma'am. Flustered for a moment, I gave an honest answer. Ara? Is that so? I knew it. Psycho-sensei smiled at me as if relieved by something. I don't know what the issue is. I can't read Sensei's mind at all. I wish I was a psychic. But we're not. But okay. Listen, I need to talk to you, and I was wondering if you could come down to the staff room at lunchtime. Oh? Could it be? A private consultation with the teacher? You know, the one of them attack of fantasy I've always dreamed about? No, this... Dude. What a weirdo. Lunch break. I was standing in front of the staff room door. Ugh. I'm nervous because I don't come to the staff room very often. That's a good thing. When I fearfully opened the door, the teacher who received me was smiling and waving at me. From her cheerfulness, it doesn't sound like bad news. So that's good at least. Meek-chan, it's so good to see you again. I'm so happy to meet you. I've been wanting to see you for a long time, Meek-chan. That's why I came back. Do you remember me? Apparently the teacher and I had met before. But where and when exactly? I have absolutely no recollection of this. When did I meet such a beautiful woman? She knew my name and calls me by my nickname, Meek-chan. It sounds like we're more than just mere acquaintances. Who are you? Oh, you're Rikana Milford. Why that? What are you talking about? Do you think there's anyone out there with that name? I'm afraid you're wrong on this one. Oh, really? Oh, there goes my dreams. The correct answer is Meek-chan's future fiancé, Saiko Ne-chan. What? Future fiancé? Fiancé? Yeah. Of course you remember, don't you? Oh, you don't remember? Fiancé? What the hell is she talking about? There's no way I've become so intimate with a woman without knowing it. Saiko Ne-chan, with this name in mind, let's jog my memory once again. Oh, we can do that easily. Oh, there you are. Meek-chan, I love you. When I grow up, I'm going to be a teacher, so I'm going to go to Tokyo. When I become a teacher, I'll teach you a lot, Meek-chan. Cool. It's goodbye for now, but I'll be back for sure. So remember me and don't forget me, okay? Promise me. It's a promise. Wow, she's grown different. She's built different. Ah, I remembered. Is it Saiko the girl whom I used to play with in the neighborhood park when I was in elementary school? I think it was a promise that when she became a teacher in the future, she would come back to teach me who had bad grades. You remember, didn't you? I'm so glad. I'm back, Meek-chan. My beloved Saiko Ne-chan has come back to our hometown. You've come back as an adult, Saiko. Why, once again checked her out from head to toe. She was cute back then, but now that she's an adult, she seems to have gotten more beautiful and ladylike. So such a perfect person actually exists in real life. 2D can't compete. Hooray for 3D. Okay, guy. Hey, what are you staring at? By any chance, is it here? Where? Saiko previously pointed at her cleavage. Fuck, she knows. Wow, such big tits. I mean, yeah. You can't deny that. I felt like I shouldn't be staring, so I looked away from her ample bosom. Saiko giggled happily. Well, at least she didn't slap us in the face like other anime girls do. Hey, was that too stimulating for a boy? Your face is turning red. Yeah. Like, what is our age difference here? It's weird. What age would a teacher assistant be compared to a person who's still in... What school is this? High school? Maybe? Yeah. You haven't changed at all, Meek-chan. You're still the cute, earnest, and shy boy I remember. One-chan is so happy for you. Oh, but you're a bit naughty and lewd now, aren't you? Ugh. You didn't have to say that, Saiko. I heard from your homeroom teacher that Meek-chan is studying hard now. That he's got a good head on his shoulders. That's amazing, but it's kind of a shame because that means you can do it without me teaching you, right? No, not at all, or, well, I'm not quite there yet. You don't have to be modest. I can tell when you're hiding something. But yeah, if that's the case, how about I give you special lessons in non-academic subjects? How about some private tutoring? Awesome! How am I gonna pay though? I don't have the money for this. I don't... Should I use my allowance? But I needed to live. It's to buy necessities and shit. I must have lost a few years of life from hearing those words full of hidden meaning. Return to the classroom in days. How about I give you special lessons in non-academic subjects? Non-academic subjects, what could those be? I don't know. Fixing the sink, fixing the toilet, the pipes, fixing a fucking air conditioning. Hey, that's actually really helpful, practically speaking. Boo. No, I can't concentrate on my studies like this because of boobs, and I won't be able to sleep at night, boobs. I'm too excited, boobs. So, spill it. What was the private consultation all about, Mitaro? Yukimura was excited as hell and asked for more details. By the way, I met Yukimura when I was in middle school, so I don't know anything about him before that. I explained that we knew each other from childhood and that we had reunited after several years. Wow, so you knew her? That teaching assistant? Nana, who had been silent on the silence thus far, spoke up. What, so she's been listening in on us all along? Seriously, what a coincidence. So these things do happen. So what's the age difference between Sensei and us? Yeah, what is that? I think we're about 5 years apart in age, if I recall. Oh, okay. That answers my question. We're in high school now, so I guess that Psycho just got her teaching license very recently. So if it's been quite a few years since you've last seen each other, wouldn't your face have changed a lot? Certainly, your face still looks a bit from when you were smaller, but it's hard to tell at a glance. If it were me, I probably wouldn't be able to recognize you after so long. Well, these guys have a point, but we recognize each other, and that's that. That must be proof of how strong the bond between us was, even after several years of being apart. Maybe it's fate. I'm jealous that you get to be close with such a beautiful teacher. Hey Mataro, introduce me too. Die! Nana announced her dissent. Rapping? What? Yukimura roughly in the back. Why is she pa? Hey Yukimura, what the fuck you doing? It's so weird. What do you mean rapping? Ow, she hurts. I don't know if she was actually annoyed or not, but she sure was using a lot of force. It must have hurt like hell. I'm sorry, it's a joke, Nana-sama. You're 100 times cuter. Yes, she is. Next time, I'll kill you for sure. Whoa, is that a threat? Yukimura's desperate apology was in vain as Nana continued to vent her anger on him. It looks like they don't get along, but this is normal for them. It means they have a healthy friendship. You know, one abusing and the other being abused. What a healthy friendship. We've always been like this with each other. If it's true, there's no way I'd be indulging in anything other than Nana. Right, Mitaro? No, that would be troublesome for me. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm tired of hearing your lies. If you still got the energy to lie. Although we're not dating, the three of us are still close-knit friends. Cool. Good thing you three aren't dating each other. That'd be weird. Like, practicing polyamory in at that age. Dusk. Everyone's already left school. On the other hand, I was sitting on the bench reading the rest of my light novel, waiting for Psycho. Ricardo-tan is great, but Ayano Cafe Ole is sure is cute too. Yeah, Ayano is cute too. She's a complex heroine who can hardly describe with a single term like Yandere or Menhera. Her appeal crosses genre conventions. Really now, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, she's just someone who wanted to get revenge on that someone that made her life a living hell, you know? Which is understandable because the main character of Mix Ole is a goddamn asshole. If I had to pick one, I'd say psychopath, I suppose. Hey, Meek-chan, what's that book you're reading? Psycho popped up from right behind me. Why did you come up from behind me? Sensei, are you a spy? I showed her the cover of the book as she sat down next to me. Huh? Mix Ole and Refrain? I've never heard of it. What? There's a second part of Mix Ole? Never heard of it. I didn't know you liked this sort of thing, Meek-chan. After staring into my eyes, Sensei nodded. Well, shall we go now to Sensei's house? I want to talk with Meek-chan. It's been so long since we last had a talk. Psycho let me into her car and drove to her place. Oh, she has a car too? Holy shit. Awesome. What a blurry house. Come in. Sit wherever you like, okay? Can I sit on the floor? I kind of want to sit on the shelf. With that, Psycho headed towards the kitchen. Left alone in the living room, I sat down on the large 3-seater sofa. Wow, what a soft and luxurious sofa. Psycho's place was on the upper floor of a tower apartment building. The house was quite spacious and seemed comfortable to live in. Doesn't it cost a lot of money to buy a nice apartment like this? Yeah, what's up with that? This residence alone is proof enough that Psycho led a wealthy life. Oh, okay. Here you go, it's iced peach tea. I prepared some special tea leaves just for you, Meek-chan. Please, try it. I worked up a bit of a sweat today, so I'm going to take a shower. Just give me a moment and I'll be done in a jiffy. She's gonna shower? Psycho says he served me a cup of tea and then headed for the bathroom. Well, come to think of it, I'm quite thirsty. Much appreciated. Since I came all the way here, I might as well try the tea. As I drank a gulp down my throat, the cool peach flavor spread over my tongue. Yummy. I wonder what this is made of. Is this the kind of iced tea that fashionable adults drink? The kind you see in coffee shops? I've only ever drunk green tea and oolong tea. I couldn't help but be impressed by the unknown world of tea that suddenly opened up to me. In the midst of this silence, the sound of running water in the shower was plainly audible. Wow, it's kinda erotic. Now that I've calmed down a bit, I realize I'm in quite a crazy situation, aren't I? Come to think of it, I followed her in as if it was natural to do so, but I just realized this is the first time I've come to a woman's house. No, I don't have any ulterior motives of anything, I promise. Sure you do, buddy. But even just thinking about it, somehow or another, I just get nervous and fidgety. Sensei's still at it. What's going to happen when she comes back? No, of course nothing will happen, silly. Can't stop the mental chatter in my head. At that moment, my eyes suddenly fell on the dice on the table. I took one in my head and rolled it around my palm. Why is it that when I do this, a wave of nostalgia washes over me? Thanks for waiting. Ara, Fufu. Were you playing with those? Wait, so you wear that to school and you wear also that at home? Are these the only set of clothes you have? Okay. You know, those dice are quite nostalgic. My friend gave them to me. Who? Isn't it a pretty color? It's made from a blue ore. What's it called again? Sensei snuggled up next to me and gently rested her hand on mine. What? The fragrance of shampoo lingered on her damp hair. Did you know the top and bottom sides of a die always add up to 7? Really? It does? You know, a long time ago in a faraway country, 2 prisoners on death row were making a bet for a chance to escape. You roll the dice, and whoever gets the biggest roll wins. The loser becomes the bait to let the winner escape. One was an ordinary single man, the other was a father with a wife and child waiting at home. Which one do you think should win, Mei-chan? I want the single man to win. I want the father to win. I kind of want the father to win because he already has a child. Well, I suppose general opinion is that a life with a family weighs more than a single life. Shouldn't both lives have equal value? But those are the only 2 choices that were given to me. How the hell was I supposed to answer that? Actually, you know, there's no continuation to that story. Maybe in the future it might be made. Oh, that wasn't me. Grumble. Your stomach rumbled loudly. So embarrassing. Oh my goodness, just wait a minute. I'll prepare dinner right away. To think of it, I didn't have anything for lunch, did I? Sensei giggled as she put on her apron and headed for the kitchen. I wonder how long it's going to take. She just started preparing now. I feel like I'm getting sleepy. I'm going to lie down for a bit. Oh, we're freely letting our guard down. Really, she fell asleep? Mei-chan, I love you. When I grow up, I'm going to be a teacher, so I'm going to go to Tokyo. When I become a teacher, I'll teach you a lot, Mei-chan. It's goodbye for now, but I'll be back for sure. So remember me and don't forget me, okay? Promise me. It's a promise. I need to say here. Here, yeah. What should I choose? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But people change over time. Wake up, Mei-chan, rise and shine. You catch a cold if you sleep there. Sorry to keep you waiting, but dinner is ready. It's done already. Wow, it's true, it smells so good. Pulled myself up to look at the table. Delicious looking dishes were spread out on top of it. Wow, it looks so good and the aroma is elegant and salivating. Salivating, yep. It's clear even to an amateur like me. This must be absolutely delicious. Since you're awesome, you're even a great cook. She's a beautiful teacher, she's nice and she's a good cook. Full of talents, she's the best. Hey, try it before it gets too cold. It's been a while since I served anyone, so I'd love to hear what you think. Ooh, I could use this as a great thumbnail. Yeah. It's very delicious, Sensei. Delish, I'm moved by the flavor. Thanks, I made it on short notice with whatever I had on hand, but I'm glad to your liking. Sensei was looking at me happily as I stuffed my face with food. Sensei doesn't have any dishes in front of her. I'm the only one silently eating. Don't you want some too, Sensei? Sensei's not very hungry, so don't you worry about it. But more than that, I'm delighted just watching Mei-chan eat with a satisfied look on his face. Mei-chan, I love you. Whoa, my chopsticks fell out of my hand from the impact of that sudden confession. Yeah, I'm sure that was a hallucination. It's too shocking to be 3D. It's not like she's a 2-dimensional girl. Only 2D girls would say something like that. I love you, Mei-chan. Did you hear me or just ignoring me? She said it again. This person, she actually said it again. You didn't have to say it twice. Sensei, it's too much for my poor virgin heart. Wait, so we're continuing on the story. I was hoping we could see a bad end first. So let's save here. load here. I'll absolutely not forget. It's gotta be different. Dot dot dot. Apparently, I dozed off for a bit. Hey there. Good morning, are you awake? Michan, you must be tired. Yeah, that's why I dozed off. But don't you worry. You won't have to feel that tired anymore. What? Why? Since his gentle voice was tinged with a bit of eeriness. Gradually, my vision became clearer and clearer. What's happening? Well, remember how I told you I'd teach you something that's not related to studying? Yeah? When I saw what Sensei was holding in her hand, my face tensed up. What, a dice? The wire-like thing that stretched out from her hand was coiled around my neck? What? Holy shit! There are so many things I want to teach you, Michan. Oh my god, can you teach me whatever it is you're teaching me to be on the last part of the list? Can we put it back? Push it back on the fucking... There's so many other things that we could be doing other than this. What is this? Is she going to kill me? The wire wrapped around my neck was gradually tightening. God damn it. Ugh! Sensei smirked as I felt my mouth open wide. I'll snatch it all away from you, because I'm a bad girl. What is this? Why are you doing this? The wire tightened around my neck with tremendous force. Barely conscious, I desperately struggled to stop Sensei. Sensei, everything that you loved, I'll snatch it all away from you. Hee ha ha. However, my resistance was already futile. Eventually, my strength left my arms and I faded into unconsciousness. Really now? Holy shit. Bad ending, the truth. Well, that was one ending. Okay. Yeah, so I was hoping to get a bad ending first. So I guess I chose the right route. Man, I'm too good at this. CG mode, so nothing as of yet. Continue. It's too much for my poor virgin heart. You must be surprised, weren't you? You're so honest with your feelings, it's weird. I was more cold and reserved in the past, but now I can express my feelings to you directly like this. Surprising, isn't it? I'm going to be a teacher, do you remember that? At that time, I was studying very hard and I didn't have time for other things. That's how much I've changed. That's how happy I am to see you again. Nostalgic, isn't it? I miss having dinner with you like this. Huh? Have I ever had dinner with you before? I used to play with Psycho and Nechan at the neighborhood park, but I don't think our families were involved with each other. No, it might just be me. I'm sure I've just forgotten. They say that people will forget some memories as they get older. As I was treated to a delicious meal, Sensei and I had a great time talking about the past. The time spent with Sensei passes by in the blink of an eye. As it's getting late, it's finally time to call it a day. Awesome. Da-da-da-da. The sky was completely dark and was no longer the time for children to go out. She couldn't let me walk by myself at night, so Sensei drove me to a place very close to my house. Oh, we're so lucky. Well, be careful and don't oversleep tomorrow, because I'd be sad if it was Sensei's fault. Hey, I'm just kidding. See you again tomorrow, Meek-chan. Sensei smiles mischievously as if teasing me. Hey, Meek-chan, do you want to come to Sensei's house tomorrow too? Of course I'll come, I replied. I'll come later, I'll come tomorrow, I'll come whenever you want. I just need an extra pair of pants and underwear. I answered immediately. I had fun and I wanted to see her again. I felt sad when I had to go. It wasn't just me. She also looked a bit sad when we parted. It's only a brief separation, but we're already acting like a couple who can't bear to be apart even for a second. Damn. We're already obsessed with each other. Hey, wait, this is a good place to... I don't know. Year 20XX, April XX. City, Prefecture, the body of an unidentified woman was found. According to the police, the body's age is unknown. Its height is 165 centimeters, no belongings were found on the body, and it was completely naked. Although the corpse was identified as a woman from her physical appearance, her body was damaged beyond recognition. Damn. Her head had been cut off and taken away, and her breast and lower abdomen had been gouged out of her torso? Oh shit. Is that really necessary? The police are currently investigating the identity of the body and the cause of death, suspecting it to be a homicide. Damn. No homicide on my homicide. Where were we? Oh, here. Under the deep blue starry sky, a woman illuminated by the twinkling stars was talking with a girl. How unusual. I thought you were coming today. Look, what a beautiful moon. Don't you think it's a perfect night for us to have a secret talk? I guess so. I can't tell what's on your mind if you don't say anything. Is there anything you want to talk about? Why? How can you tell? Is my face that easy to read? Yes, indeed. Don't make light of adults who've lived longer than you know. Well, I suppose you're right. There's someone I hate so much I want to kill them. Wow, you certainly picked a very dangerous topic. Who starts a conversation like that? I was just jealous at first. That person, I respected them. They encouraged me when I was down and supported me when I wanted to do something. But strangely enough, I wasn't happy about it, and inwardly I began to suspect that they were making fun of me. And then, I don't even want to look at their face anymore. As I went further and further down in despair, that person continued to climb up in life. The more achievements they got, the more miserable I became. And so you wanted to kill them? Yeah. It's not fair. Even though we started from the same place, only they got anything. I couldn't get any results at all. I wanted to be happy too. I wanted to be born and raised in a favorable environment and loving family like them. It's not that simple. Wishing for someone else's misfortune doesn't make you happy, you know. I know that. Don't you understand how foolish it is to try to drag others down by wishing misery on them? Did you really think that person wasn't trying hard as well? There are no shortcuts to glory, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. Anyone who's successful has gotten there by putting in no small amount of effort. But I'm trying my best too. I'm sorry, but there's no guarantee in life that your efforts will be rewarded. In order to not put that effort to waste, you must change your approach. Do not frown upon your fate and stop turning away from it. If you do, the one who will be empty-handed is you. But no one was there to teach me. That person only lended their full support to me, but no advice. They told me everything I was doing was right, I see. So whoever is teaching girl here is like, deliberately saying, yeah, you're doing fine. Yeah, you do that. That's great. when the mentor should have been teaching her, no, you're wrong. You should do this. You should do that. Oh, I see. That would piss anybody off. By the time you realize, you'd already come to a point where there was no turning back, right? You're so obsessed with them. Do you like that person? No, I don't. I hate them. I really hate them. If that's the case, then those feelings of yours must be a lie too, right? Your feelings of jealousy toward that person too. Your wish is to be happy too. What you really wish for is a brutal demise that will be engraved into memory. Wow. Why would anybody want that? That's terrible. Oh, she did the thing. They're going to do the thing. Here you go. It's the thing. Let go of the die. Ah, it's holding on by the finger. Damn it. Jared, 2019, Die Cycle. Yes, we know, Sharon. We know. Come on. There you are. So I think I'm going to end it here. Yep. Save it here. Save my little buddy. So this was Die Cycle. Damn. the most attractive Jared character ever. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.